the car, right? Chicks love the car.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Thomas, and today we're looking at another vehicle, and it is the Batman Forever Batmobile. I know he's coming out with all the Batmobiles. There was only two that I wanted. One was the original 1989 Batmobile, so got that. Checks the boxes. This is all I need. Don't need anything crazy. And again, he has released a Batman Forever Batmobile at a pretty affordable price. Now, is this thing perfect? Hell no. Definitely things wrong with it. But it looks great. So I'm excited about it. There's a few things off that are pretty obvious, but we'll talk about that. But I already got it out of the box. I just want to kind of show off the artwork. It's pretty much all the same. Just kind of shows you everything you got going on. This is the one that does come with Alfred Pennyworth, so I'm pretty excited about that. There is lights and sound, so that's pretty cool. But then there's really nothing to these boxes. Just shows you can get a figure inside, and that's it. I'm gonna get rid of this. So this is how the Batmobile comes straight out of the package. It doesn't come with any of those fins on, so you just take the fin pieces and you clip them in. Fairly simple. And then you get these two side pieces that go here. Now, I don't think I realized how long this thing was, but man, I didn't have this as a kid. I had a different version of the Batmobile that was like a mini playset. So, never had the official Batman Forever action figure Batmobile. But the playset was cool. It like opened up here, and there was the whole end battle scene with the Riddler, Two-Face, and it came with like all those minifigs. So pretty cool. This one, again, not much to it, but again, if he's keeping the price point down, that's fine. It does have some great detail all around. So it kind of has like that black like shell, and then the inside you can see the innards, which we'll get to that in a second. But turbine, not much detail there. Nice coat of silver paint. And then just like the other Batmobile, it's just going to be plain solid black on the other side. So you have the headlights molded in. Not working, obviously. So not much to the design other than it looks good. It looks like the movie. So that's cool. The button to open up the canopy is right here. Pretty simple. And it does actually have some pretty decent detail on the inside, at least on the dashboard and the steering wheel. You can see the Batman logo on the steering wheel. So kudos to them for actually putting in some effort. So now there is a button, and it's hidden very well. So right here, that opens up the canopy. And this is how you can get your Batman in. So I got the Val Kilmer Batman. Let me make sure I get him in there. So make sure his feet are all the way down. And then you just close that canopy like that. Also, another piece of assembly that you'll have to do, batteries are not included. You're going to have to unscrew this tab right there, and it's 3 AA's. I believe that was super easy, so no big deal. So now for the part that I think kind of divided people a little bit, and that is the lights. And first, to turn on the lights, you have this button right here. Really cool. It can go solid, and if you actually do it another time, flashes and makes noises. So that is pretty cool. Now, a detail that I love is that when you roll the Batmobile back and forth, the bat signals stay upright. So that's a really cool detail. I remember that from the movie. So these should not be spinning, and I'm glad they actually went the extra mile to make sure that this just wasn't attached to the hubcap. So I'm not sure how they engineered that, but the light comes through and then it spins separately, independently from the hubcap, which is pretty awesome. So just a few things. One, I feel like this should have been see-through, so you would have gotten more clear plastic to see the light color. And then the big glowing problem is that this is green. And you know what? In the promo shots, it looks a lot worse. In person, it doesn't look so bad, but still, it should be definitively blue, I think. So I don't know. I have a theory. And when the Keaton 89 Batmobile came out and he released it in the glossy version, I thought that was the only version that was going to be available, so I picked it up, even though it looked kind of off. And then what did Todd do? Released it again a few months later in the matte finish, which it should have been, and suckered me into buying 2 Batmobiles. So now I have the matte finish and I have the glossy one, which I can't even sell on eBay because nobody wants it. So I kind of made the decision with myself, if he did come out with this in blue, I'm not buying another one. And I've seen some mods on the internet. I don't even feel like modding this because I'm just going to stick with it. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not going to have the lights on all the time enough for me to actually want it blue. So it's going to be green for now, which goes with the aesthetic of the movie. Just didn't match the actual Batmobile. So other than that, this is a great Batmobile. I think it still looks pretty good. And this is the only Batmobile I wanted. I wanted the 89 one. I wanted this one. And then that's it. I don't need any more Batmobiles. Batman and Robin Batmobile was never very exciting. I do love the animated series Batmobile, but it's just something I'm not going to dive into and collect. So here's my theory or question. Did McFarlane purposely make the first release of this Batman Forever Batmobile green, knowing that we might think this is our only chance to get it, buy it, and then a couple months later is going to release the correct coloring with the blue lights? So we buy 2 of them. A mistake, or was this intentional? Let me know down in the comments. And you do get a trading card, like always, which is fine, unnecessary. But you do get this great Alfred Pennyworth figure, played by Michael Gow. Now, this actor and probably Commissioner Gordon, I would say, were the glue that held all 4 of those original movies together. Like, these 2 actors were the actual constant throughout those 4 movies, the 2 Tim Burton movies and the 2 Joel Schumacher movies. So really cool to get him in action figure form. I actually think this is one of the best Mcfarlane likenesses that I've seen in a real human. So I think it looks great. And, you know, I think it's my first McFarlane suit body. It's fine. But that face sculpt, really good. So he will go both with my Val Kilmer Batman, my Keaton Batman, and my George Clooney Batman. So glad to have him to kind of round out the characters. I think he looks fantastic. All right, folks, that does it for this episode. Quick unboxing of the Batman Forever Batmobile by Todd McFarlane. And I love it. And I'm done. I'm retired from buying Batmobiles. This is the last Batmobile I will probably ever buy now that I have my Keaton 89 and my Batman Forever Batmobile. So are you picking this up? Are you going to wait in case he does release it in the proper blue color? Or is this good enough for you? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit like and subscribe. And until the next episode, we'll catch you next time.